the difference in imagination and the spirit. Imagination means that you're thinking on your own with your ability to know right from wrong, good from evil, right? Now let's take the spirit. The spirit cannot be seen until you are asleep. For if God is a spirit, and he keeps quoting so you won't forget in the book of Job, for I am a spirit, quote, and come to me in spirit, unquote. The reason we dream is that Adonai is showing you what type of God you're dealing with. If you can dream when sleep and can't dream when you're awake, that's a spirit. And that means whatever you might not want to believe it is, that is what creation is. Not thinking it, but doing it. See, and that's the power of Adonai. Job, listening to Adonai, God, speak to him, God is showing him every wonder that you can imagine. But the problem is, man don't understand. God is showing you himself for real what he is. And man is imagining what he is. That's why we have skeptics. We have all of these fools running around saying that God doesn't exist. Some say he does, even though they've never seen him. And we got people drawing pictures, hanging them up in every bedroom, kitchen, in the car, on their chest, pictures of Jesus that they never saw because it's their imagination. See, only a fool would draw a picture and make an image of something they haven't seen. But what it is, they're using their imagination to draw the picture or mold the image of their imagination. They're not molding an image of Jesus or God. They're molding an image of themselves, of their own imagination. And why is it that no one can understand this? And why is it that they pretend like it's so hard to understand the difference in spirit and imagination? And your imagination can go wild. And that's what gets everyone in trouble, is whatsoever thou thinkest in thy mind, so is it that of a man. And why don't they stop saying that Jesus died for your sins? When you read Isaiah, all through it, God says that he hates those who say that God died for your burdens. Burdens and sin are the same thing. That's why you judge according to your works. Now, if you're working evil, do you think God has come here to die for evil? If he did, he wouldn't need Satan. See, Satan is telling you that he died for your sins, and the word of Adonai is telling you he didn't, and that he hates those who say that he did, because you're calling him a liar. How? By your imagination of how you look at God. You're looking at God as something you want him to be, not what he is. This is why he quotes, my thoughts are higher than man's thoughts. My ways are higher than man's ways. And man keeps using his ways in his evolution to try to prove that Adonai doesn't know what he's talking about. But man, which wasn't here first, is telling you, I know more than the spirit. But look at him. He's using his spirit. Man is. It's evil. Can't you see? Man is trying to overrule the spirit of the universe before there was a universe, which was in the blackness before there was. Read it again. God states prophetically that before there was anything in space, he was. And what was it in space before there was? It was black and void. Meaning that the only thing of creation that could have been a spirit Because if everything is black, you see nothing. But yet still God states he was there. So that means that the spirit is in the blackness of nothing. This is why scientists can't find out what gravity is. See, they don't know what gravity is. Well, say that gravity was in the blackness and everything else was in the blackness. But scientists can't come to the point that to have an evolution, you've got to have a start. And you can't start from a big bang if there was something creating that bang before it banged. See, what you real Christians should do is post your mind to the Spirit and check out Genesis, where God speaks to Adam. I placed this tree, which is of knowledge, and the knowledge contains in this tree good imagination, bad imagination. You know what I'm saying, people? Good or bad imagination. Now, if you choose to use your own imagination and not listen to the Spirit that told you not to, then you have created a fool in yourself. And this is what we've got with the ministers, not telling you the truth, trying to get all your money. This is what we got with the merchants of the earth, robbing you of your goods. This is why God said, don't go into the city. There's vipers there. They will take every dime you got, like Wells Fargo and all those other banks, IGA, Wall Street, Y'all Street, name it, they'll claim it. And you're still listening to your own spirit. Don't you know that your spirit, if you are invested in shares, you're part of the devil? If you're invested in the Wall Street Wall Street and the insurance companies, that's why you don't want anybody to do anything. You're investing in your own imagination, and it's going to tear your ass up. And you understand? There's a jackass, so I said it's going to tear your ass up. I'm out of here. I'm a teacher, not a prophet. Hey, I understand the spirit of Adonai. I don't use my own imagination. I use his commandments. Ciao. Shemai Adonai Elohim Israel. The Holy One, El Elohim. I'm out of here. Verständig mich? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Learn it. They all want you to learn Mexican, Spanish, Latino. Bye.